Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy. So glad you could join us for this event here on the TGC Network. And our first round action is about to go down. Let's get down to the first tee, see how this unfolds. And with that, the first drive of the event is away. And I doubt he's very happy about that shot. It didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. And can't be too pleased with that one as it goes back into the sand. And this putt is needed to save par. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one will drop. And just about to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. And some unfortunate luck there on that approach shot. "14 feet away. Ooh, just missing here. And this putt is for the double bogey. And now the third hole tee off. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And about 220 yards away. That looks like the hybrid. Okay, he is now on the green. And this one's a 9-footer. Oh, and I thought that was going to go. And for the par. And a nice putt. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 8-iron. I think he might clear the green with this shot. Unlucky on that approach shot. And his greens and regulation percentage today tells the same story. He hasn't been hitting too many greens. Next up is the par 5. Nothing wrong with that. Well, this shot looks a bit off. And let's see how this one goes. He's very deep into this rough. And I think he will like that. And this for the birdie. Oh, and the long putt doesn't want to drop. And moving on to the 6th here. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And now from 15 feet. And that one goes in for the bird. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. This one's looking pretty good so far. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And this for the birdie. And a decent little putt there. And the 8th hole is next. He's got to be pleased with that. And about 155 yards to the pin. And here's an 8-iron. Oh my goodness, just missed. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, and on to the 9th. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. From 20 feet out. Oh, and just missing on a good attempt at a very, very long putt. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. Okay, and about 145 yards left. And I think he will like that. Setting up for a 38-foot putt. And this one's for par. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And this one's for the bogey. And a nice putt there. And now setting up for the par 4. And just a huge drive here. From 225 yards. And here's the 3-wood. Missing the approach on that one. And the wind is the culprit, no doubt. And this one's about 6 feet away. And that putt's gonna drop for par. And moving along, now on the 12th hole. And I think he'll like that. And about a deuce and a half away here. Oh my goodness. That was a nice putt, but just missing there. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Looks like a 7-iron. And I think he's going to like that. 12 feet to the cup. For the bird. And now teeing off on this par 4. And this one's for birdie. And about 7 feet to go here. And the bogey putt will drop. And setting up now on the 15th tee. And nothing wrong with that shot. And from here, about 215 yards out. Going with the 5-wood here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. Unlucky on that approach shot. Too much club on that one. And this putt could save par. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Going with the 5-wood. And that putt will be safely on with a fair distance still to go. Ooh. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And let's see what the 17th has in store. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. And about 17 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And that one drops for par. And teeing it up here on the 18th. I think he'll like that. And about 215 yards away. I think this shot might be a bit long. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Just too much club. And this putt to save par. And this putt is for bogey. And tapping it in to end this round with a bogey. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC Network. This is the final round of this event. We are fired up, folks. We are ready to go. Let's get down to that first tee, take it from there. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 105 yards to the pin. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. And from that length, my goodness, that was some putt. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. Going with the 8-iron here. Poor luck on that approach shot. I'm assuming the wind was a factor in that. This putt's about 7 feet to the cup. And that one's going to go for par. And now let's move to the third hole. And I think he's going to like that. Okay, and from 200 yards away. And that looks like a 5-iron. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and it just misses. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. All right, here's the fourth hole. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. I think he's going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, it looked close, but just didn't go. And about 5 feet to go here. Solid putt. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store today. And I think he will be pleased with that. This is not looking good. "21 feet to the cup from here." And tapping in for the par. And the wind could be an issue here. Let's see how the tee shot goes. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, and it just didn't drop. This one's about 6 feet away. Oh, that's bad luck there. And this one for bogey. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Well, I think this is heading to the rough. About 13 feet away. Ooh. And this putt's for par. And that putt will drop. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And I think he will be happy with that. And about 200 yards to the pin. And here's a hybrid shot. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. And oh my, what a putt that was. Very long putt right into the cup. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, you'll probably like that. And about 165 yards to the pin. And this shot he's taken through the branches. Now let's see what happens here from the sand trap. From 20 feet. And this putt for double bogey. Okay, and the 10th hole. And this shot's looking promising. About 160 yards to the pin here. Going with the 8-iron. And he'll be happy with that. And this one's for birdie. Oh my, and that was just fun to watch. And moving on to the 11th hole. And about 245 yards to the pin. And this putt to save par. It's about 6 feet to go here. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And this for the double bogey. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And let's see what the 12th has in store. Well, Well, so far so good for this one. Yeah, I think he'll be happy with that. Yeah, I think he'll like that. 22 feet to the cup. And just missing. Yeah, it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. And finishing this one with a good putt. And time for the 13th here. And here's an 8-iron. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. Not enough club on that one. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 215 to the pin. And here's the 5 wood. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And to save par. Oh my goodness. This one's about 6 feet away. And that putt drops for bogey. And next up is a par 4, folks. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Pretty sure that's the 5 wood. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. Too much club, I think. And 11 feet to go here. And that one drops for par. And setting up for the par 3 hole. And pretty sure he's going to like that. from 14 feet. And that putt will drop for par. And number 17. I think you'll like that. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And now, teeing up for the final hole of the round. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. And I'm hearing this one is very deep in the rough. Well, back into the fairway now, and the green is definitely in play. And this next putt for a 74 on their final round. And about 5 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for bogey.